are now watching the most talked about TV show in your city. I'm LB Johnson.
It's your boy Buck Danger.
And this is Shut Up and Talk TV.
Bro, you sounded like the beginning of an NWA song, bro.
Look,
you are now on the strength.
Look, hey, we are back, man. It feels like deja vu. I feel like I've done this before.
Hey, same clothes, same everything,
yeah, man,
huh?
you know what it is. But another great show, man. First of all, glad to be back doing another show, man. Shout out to ProView for keeping us.
We still here, bro.
Yeah, we're actually going on. This is like our 45th show, bro. Do you realize?
For real?
That? Yeah.
Wow.
We got like over 40 shows in the can.
Let's make it to 50 at least.
Yeah, look.
Let's make it to 50 at least.
Look,
at least.
Cut. I think as soon as he start watching some of these, he's gonna be like, should have been at them. I'm
waiting for them to hop on our live and be like, cut the plug on there.
I'm waiting to see if they show, because last week you cussed on the show.
Did I?
I know they didn't edit it.
I did?
I'm looking at Auden right now. He probably didn't even recognize it.
So I said the S word, didn't I?
Look.
Oh, wow.
But you should be good, because the week before that I cussed. So, look.
At least the microphone was working.
Here we go. Look, yeah. Because at times, nah. But we are glad to be in here, man. I gotta talk about this story, bro. I love a good crackhead. You know, we from time to time, and when I say that, it's because crackheads are good at small doses. You know
what we need to do? We need to have a crackhead on. We have ask a lawyer. Ask an attorney. We have ask the pastor. We have ask the police officer. We need to do ask a crackhead.
But can we trust the crackhead with all this equipment, bro?
No, we gonna hold him right here now.
How would
we gotta hold him? We gotta put our arms around him.
What if mid-show, like we in the middle interviewing him, and all of a sudden he disappears, stuff just start coming up missing.
Be like, where's that third microphone at?
It's like a whole camera. Like,
hey, we come back this empty.
Could you imagine a whole camera, like it just go black?
They didn't took the green screen. I got this green screen, bro, right in front of the presses.
I imagine like a crackhead in here, like the Grinch. You know how you would be sliding through the homes?
Yeah.
Just stealing stuff, bro, trying to be sneaky about it.
Where we're located, we have a whole lot of specimens that we can test out.
Look,
let's do it.
I don't trust it. I'm sorry. Forget that. We have to go on location. We'll go find.
We'll go outside.
Yeah.
There we do. We'll go outside.
There
we do.
Cause like the one thing I would remember, we were downtown a couple weeks ago, and we see there was like 3 of them. And they were like cuddled up, like, but it was a trip, because I remember it was with Teezy. Teezy's like, man, they look hella happy.
Yeah.
And my thought is, naturally, you're homeless, it's cold, you be sad, or they was like happy to be like freezing. And I'm like, bro, they definitely just smoked some good
They didn't know they was freezing, man.
Like, I feel like they got, what was that, the Carter on New Jack City?
Yeah.
They got that beat me up Scotty, bro. They was good. Like, for them, they was in front of a fireplace, like
it was like, I was so cold, I wanted to hit. Let me see what that is, bro.
You know the crack good, we probably shouldn't say crack as much, but like literally, like they thought they was in front of a fire, they was sweating. Ooh, that's just cool, it was breezy.
They said it wasn't nothing but cold wind, bro.
And they was enjoying it. Like literally, I'm talking about real Kool-Aid smiles, man.
Speaking of wind
and crackheads, so this story came out of Florida, man. This true story, we can't make this up.
The state of Florida,
This dude gets pulled over. All right, cops decide to search the car for whatever reason. I'm assuming they had probable cause. They search his vehicle. They find cocaine in his car. That's bad enough. Okay, he's caught.
Okay.
No, not him. He tells the cop that the cocaine is not his, that the wind blew the cocaine into his car. Now, naturally, you'd be like, okay, maybe he was just high, whatever.
Did he have a convertible or something?
I don't know.
A crackhead convertible.
You would think, okay, he's going to sober up. When he sobers up, he'll tell the truth.
Yeah.
Nah. This dude went to court.
You got to ride out with your lies,
Bruh,
man.
he went to court with the story that it is not my cocaine. The wind blew it into my car, bruh.
Hey, it looked like the wind blew his lips off because he ain't got none. What the hell?
I just looked at that nostril, bro. It looked like he definitely, bro, done smelled. It looked like he had it all on his lips and everything, though, bro. Like, what was that, Scarface?
Yeah,
like, he just had no face in it, just, woo! He just like, if I'm going out with a bang, baby.
Like, Mother Nature just gonna do you like that?
Look. I could imagine, like, he's still in jail, he's still high, and he's mad at the wind.
But you know when you go to jail, you gotta tell people your stories, right? And I could just see him like, so what had happened was I got into this vortex, and then the crack, I don't know, it just,
I imagine we get in jail and like he talking to OG, like you know, yeah, man, and the chick was tripping, and bro, all of a sudden she's gonna blow the stuff in my car. But who did it?
Well, I can understand if it was powder residue.
Nah,
but not the whole rock,
keys, bro.
Not the whole thing, man.
This boy had keys. It ain't mine.
How much did he have?
Like a kilo, bro. Like the whole kilo, bro. What was it? A hurricane? A tornado?
Hey, it's a lot of people trying to figure out what county in Florida he was in. Bruh. I need to get up in that kind of wind.
But I will say this: if you got a kilo on you, bro, he's smart.
Why is that?
Go at, bro. Lie till the wheels fall off. He might get off on the technicality.
It's not like you was with somebody and they can tell the truth.
Yeah.
That's the best way to lie.
I'll be like, it ain't mine. Forget it.
We got to do a follow-up because I want to know what happened to him.
Bruh, I want to know, if he got some real time.
Well, if he had a public pretender, he done.
The thing is, if he gets off this one time, the rest of his life, anything that happened, he blame it on the wind, the weather, everything. No matter what it is, some type of weather did it. Look, he cheated on his girl. Oh, the rain made her wet. It wasn't me.
The rain made her wet.
The weather is going to be his alibi for the rest of his life.
I slipped on a pole and slipped on. I mean, go ahead.
Hey, look, bro, like, could you imagine that? You already know how dudes is, bro. When you get away with one lie, you rock that line to the wheels fall off.
I've been telling the same lie for about 30-something years.
Which one is that?
I can't tell you because they'll know. I can't tell you.
Now I want to go to break just to know what lie you've been telling for 30 plus.
Men, what we do is if we found out something works, we use it.
This is true.
That's what we do.
You don't change the formula, bro.
If it worked on you, magic. If it worked on you, it worked on everybody else.
Hey, I'm excited what's coming up next when we come back from break. We have a great, huge artist.
Yes.
Nellz. She was on the show a couple months back.
Yes.
She performed live on the show, killed it. Everybody, man, we got a lot of feedback, a lot of inboxes asking about her, asking when her album will come out. The great news is our album has dropped. The album dropped this past weekend. We'll have her live in the studio, man. We got to find out exactly where y'all can find the album, where's she going on tour, and let's get in her business. One of the things I like about Nellz, man, she real outspoken like we are. So we're going to ask her some questions and see if she can give us some answers. Ill style. Let's take a break. When we come back,
blow the wind.
America, have you heard? Brand new dance, and it's called Bird. You don't need no finesse or no personality. You just need to have an attitude. And everybody sing with me. Come on now. Hallelujah.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
Dream Style Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dream Style Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club or dreamstyleremodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot. It's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Who's this suspicious character strapped with the sound profound, similar to rounds spit by derringers? You're in the terror dome like my man Chuck D said. It's time to dethrone you clones and all you knuckleheads. Cause MCs
We are back to this Shut Up and Talk TV, live in the studio. We have Nellz I Am. Let's start with where did Nellz I Am come from?
Good. Nellz I Am?
Yes.
All the Nelly Nellz were taken.
Nelly Nell.
No, seriously.
That makes sense.
It was really annoying. So then
like
I was
that.
like, okay, Nellz I Am works.
So basically it's kind of like claiming the nails, like I am
Yeah,
Nellz.
like, give it
There
up.
you go. I like that. I like that. Now, last time we had the show, we talked about a lot, man. I love your gift of gab. So I kind of want to throw through some, like, go straight. You know, we know you're personal, and you know, some of your personal, and we'll get into a little bit more of that. But I want to start. I just want to throw a couple things out at you. I want to.
Okay, I'm gonna catch
You
it.
some of them fire. But so let's talk about. Let's say Nellz I Am is the CEO of I Own Everybody's Masters. What's the one R&B singer that you would pull their album? Right, you're not recording another album.
The whole catalog.
The whole catalog.
Yeah.
You get rid of them.
Why would
New
I do
or
that?
old.
Why would I do that?
If you had the power to take one R&B artist off the charts.
You know, before you answer, let me say
I'm
this.
not gonna do that.
I was going to say, we have yet to have anyone answer that question.
Listen. If I signed them,
Yeah.
I'm not letting them go.
No. Don't look at it like that. You didn't sign them. You just took over. You inherited.
LB Johnson.
Look,
What you
I
mean?
wanna hear
He's
what-
going.
So are you telling
He's
me?
going.
That's
You me?
Yeah, you
I'm not
going.
R&B singer.
She said LV.
What R&B singer?
You're not an R&B singer?
Look, I sang, but I ain't R&B
He's
singer.
lying to y'all.
What recording artist?
I could have swore you sang that. Can you stand?
I can hit it when I need to. Love unconditional. But R&B singer that's out right now on the airwaves. Who would you pull?
That's tough.
Because my thought is, if you wouldn't pull anyone, you're saying every singer out right now is great.
Who would I pull?
And then you could say that too. If you don't feel like there's none that are mediocre or
L
shouldn't
with
be
the-
singing.
L with this tough question, man.
And R&B and rap. I was gonna give you one of each, but you can do one if you want.
In rap?
A rapper or R&B singer that you'd pull their whole catalog. Get out of here.
I like how he says it nicely that they trash.
Yeah, Basuda.
That's what he really
What
said.
Basuda artist? The Basuda Award of the Year goes to?
Wow, R&B?
Yeah.
I don't know, honestly.
Really?
I couldn't tell.
So
you.
everybody you hear, you just be like, dang, she sound good.
I mean, because even if they don't sound good to me, they sound good to somebody else.
Nah, but we ain't talking about somebody else. We talking about you. If you heard them, who would you
L
cut?
want this question
Look,
answered,
man,
man.
He's scared.
Because he likes the
Look,
controversy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, somebody that need to get their catalog pulled.
Who?
Blue Fire. What is his name?
Blueface.
Blueface,
Okay, you know
whatever.
what? Yes.
He
Okay,
got
I
to
agree
go.
with that. I agree with
Oh,
that.
now was that now?
Look,
that.
see, because she got
Look,
someone to
throw
support.
some suggestions out there. Give me some
Here's my issue
suggestions.
with Blueface. Blueface was on Breakfast Club. They asked him, was he a lyricist? First of all, he said yes. Then he said, go listen to, what was it? What's the single he just dropped?
You asked the wrong person.
Yeah.
But he mentioned a song.
I don't
It's
think-
like, one thing Blueface has never done is been lyrical. He just doesn't talk about
Well, we had an artist on here who said he was lyrical and had no lyrics when we told him to spit something.
But did you see, you know what's funny? Even when we re-aired the same show, we actually jumped on the watch party and tried to like make excuses.
No.
Bottom line is, if you say you're a lyricist, you better have lyrics. You better be ready to spit the lyrics right now. But
Let me ask you this, though. Let's do the opposite. If you could work with one artist, who would it be?
he's nice.
One artist, R&B, or
Because I want to answer.
Is it R&B or is it
Both.
Okay, one artist, living or not living?
Any.
Okay, living. Keisha Cole.
Ooh.
Off top. Let's run a Keisha. Let's
Who are
do
you
an
playing?
album together.
There we go.
When you're cleaning your house, who are you playing? Who gets you kind of in that mood and keeps you happy? Who are
Celine
you-
Dion.
Come on, I ain't mad at that, man.
Amen.
Remember when Titanic came out? When you heard
Yeah.
that little, what was that, a clarinet or a flute they played
That's
at the
what I'm
beginning?
saying.
I thought
She's
it-
the truth.
I thought
She's
that
the
was a
truth.
mermaid humming. I didn't know that was a.
It's weird. I used to be.
I thought that.
You know, on the front of the bus, you can put the little. You put the
I didn't know
bike-
that was a flute. I thought
You
that
know,
was
you
a
put the bike
mermaid.
on the front of the buses. I used to stand on the front of the bus
You
like
said
that. Don't let go.
No.
Jack. That was really messed up how she did Jack.
Okay, I'm glad.
Oh,
Listen, because
man.
why wouldn't you swap?
Come
Why
on.
can't we swap?
Come on.
Why you just
Scoot
let him die
over
like
some.
that? You just let him
Scoot over.
scoot over.
Literally, 4
Go
people.
find another door.
Come on. If y'all Google right now, the heifer's door, 4 people could fit on there. She was, y'all don't peep. See,
That's Jack's fault.
Oh,
You gotta look
that's
at that.
That's Jack's fault. That ain't her fault.
Bruh.
Man, I'd have flipped that thing over.
Quick. Hey, you know what they don't show? You need to watch the outtakes of Titanic. She really was spread out like this.
Yeah.
Jack,
She,
there's no
look, she
room.
all laid out.
She out trying to hold the boat. It's like this.
But here's what I'm mad about. Okay, let's say even Jack. Jack was sprung, whatever, he was hooked. But it was hundreds, thousands of people in that water.
It was.
And y'all
It was a
just letting
dude.
her-
It was a dude right next to them.
Bruh.
He was like, "Yeah, there's some
Bruh.
room over there, bro."
When the one dude came, hello, is anybody out there? When dudes came through, bro.
She said,
With the light. With the
should have
light.
flipped her off that thing like, Jack, I got you, player. Hello. Okay.
Oh man. Now I'm
Let's-
gonna go watch it.
How important, when it comes to your music, when it comes to kind of your legacy as you're building it, how important is it for you to include the Bay in it?
it's very important because that's where a lot of my story comes from.
Talk about it.
You know, taking the Lee County bus, day pass is okay. You know, it's for real. I mean, you know, being a teenager and, you know, a young adult out there, you're around a lot of people hustling. And, you know, when you come from a family that works, they drown themselves in work. So that means you have less time with them, which means you have less people paying attention to you. So it's more so, let me go run the streets with my friends. You know, you don't got the right, you don't have the right
Guidance.
guidance.
So what's the name of your album?
Butterfly Trenches.
There we go.
Talk about that title.
Butterfly
it is,
Trenches.
right there. You
Look,
see it.
peep the house in the back, though. I want you guys to pay attention to detail. First thing, the house in the back, I grew up in that house.
Yeah.
That was a house in Seaside, California, 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Me and 10 other people stayed in that house.
Wow.
Yeah, it was Manny. That's the house my grandmother moved to when she moved from the Philippines, is that house right there. Back in the day, there was bars on the front end of that. You know, like where the windows are, there were bars right there. But the jacket, Ocean Grown, shout out to Ocean Grown, man. It's a clothing company out in Seaside that I really support. You know, I'm all for Bay, supporting the Bay. So
I want to do this. You're not in a rush, right? You want to hang out with us for a little bit?
No, I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's do this. When we
I'm
come
down.
back, I want you to answer this question. I'm used to trying to think about it. What is the one lesson you want to make sure you instill in your son? We'll take a break. When we come back, more with Nellz I Am.
You gotta catch it.
Let go.
Catch it.
I never thought they'd leave me. I never thought you'd send me away, away, away. Yeah. All I asked for was your time, and all I needed was your time, your time.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
St. Clair Winery and Bistro has been renamed in honor of our founders, the Lascombe family. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro continues to deliver the same exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect since 2005. Visit us today. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro.
I'm a buff baby, but I dance like a man. She a nice lady and she shaking the yams. Spent the whole summer trapping out the sedan.
We are back with Nellz I Am live in the studio. Before we went to break, we've been going back and forth, serious, funny, whatever, talking about a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
One thing, you are a mother.
I am.
You do have a, how old is your son now?
He's 2.
2 year man.
He's that's
Is
a
he
many age.
Terrible too.
He's always been terrible too. So forever. Terrible born. He didn't get his nickname for no reason.
Before we went to break, I asked you, what is the one lesson you want to make sure you instill in your son? What would that be?
One is hard because, I didn't realize how human parents are until I became one. But if I could pick one out of everything, it would be to always have an open mind. Never limit yourself and limit what you can do. Yeah. A lot of people told me I would never be where I'm at right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy because if I would have listened, who knows where I would have been. Probably working a 9 to 5 like them. But if it's that one thing, it's to always keep an open mind, always have an open heart, because you never know, who you can run into, the people that you can meet, the impact that they can have on you.
And like before we went to break, you were talking about growing up in that house, and you were talking about 10 other siblings, 10 people in the same
people
home.
in my family, yeah.
And you said that's the first house your grandma got when she came from the Philippines.
Mhm.
Now your nationality, you're Filipino
And black.
And black. Okay,
Yeah.
so Filalac.
Philippine Negro.
Black Capino.
Black Capino, yeah.
Look, but can't make no lumpia to save your life.
Man.
That's crazy.
What?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Are you really mad about this?
Yes.
I'm gonna let
He's
y'all
really,
know.
but he didn't cook nothing. Oh my.
Look, Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
Filipino and black, like you said, Black Capino. One request. A brother wants some lumpia now. If you're from California, especially the Bay, man,
that is great.
We love, lumpia.
Okay, but look, there's a certain type of rap. You have to understand, there's a certain type of rap that you need, that I need to make it. It's not just,
you wanted,
it's not good.
Elle wanted the bootleg version, right?
He did. He wanted, listen, you probably wanted some empanadas.
Check it out. If it was a Chinese person, they would have grabbed a Subway bread and wrapped it up and made an egg roll. They'll make it work. If you was really about it, you would have made that lumpia work. Whatever raps they gave you.
You'll be all right.
Y'all don't understand, man. We're
You'll
really
be all right.
thinking about this lumpia. I've been waiting for it.
Okay, what about me? What about me? I wanted collard greens. Then what?
The
I
problem
wanted
with that
pudding.
is, if you're in a house full of black people, you don't get the first bowl,
Man.
you out of there.
They just came late, man.
That's what I'm saying. It was probably gone by then.
Let's not talk about Thanksgiving.
Anyway.
We're not going to talk about Thanksgiving.
Let's talk about the album, okay?
Yeah.
Butterfly Trenches.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Amazing, dope title. Where can folks get the album right now?
It's available on all platforms. You can go find me at Nellz I Am. Add me on Instagram, Twitter, all of that good
Also got to
stuff.
say congratulations. You signed a deal with Empire, correct?
I did a distribution deal.
There we
I
go.
did. It's very big.
Yes.
Shout out to Seaside, man. We doing it.
So what would you say is the one song that is your baby off of the album?
It's Time.
Yes.
Time is one of the longest songs on the album because I wanted it to be a connection. I wanted people to know that, music is it could be whatever you want it to be.
Right.
I put spoken word in there, and I didn't even know that I was gonna have spoken word until I was recording it and how I was feeling.
And with that song, it was like you didn't set out and say, hey, I want to make a long song.
No.
You literally just kind of, they push record and you just flowed.
Yeah, honestly, how Time came about, the night before I even went in and recorded it, it was a freestyle. I always do ciphers. So that song was a freestyle and it stuck with my spirit.
A cipher?
A cipher.
Like
Yeah.
Something like that.
You want to hear a little something?
You shouldn't have said that around L. You should have said it around L.
I know. He always
said
One thing I will say about Nellz that a lot, well, if you listen to her music, you definitely know this. If you don't, you will after this. Nellz is a great singer. She can sing her behind off, but she also can rap and actually can spit bars. Like, you know, she shutting down some dudes. Like, let's keep it raw. So if you don't mind,
we've only had one other person do this.
This is true. Today,
we've only had one person
over
do
40
this.
shows now.
Yep.
We've only had one other person. Can we get you to give it a little something?
All right. That's 831. I'm from the base. See where them queens get bands in them. Don't play. I only mob with the flyest, the baddest chicks. Them little honeys on the block. Who's with the? We got a red bone, shorty, long hair. Cakey, skinny little waist, man, she could be a baby. Latina little thing who got a mean temper. When mommy's rocking with me, you gon' wish you never met us. We pull up to show out and flex on you. Get hypey, go dumb and cash out on you. Yeah.
Man, I hear you. Okay. Look.
Straight from the bag.
First of all, thank you for editing.
Yeah, you know what? She's an artist.
I worked it out for you guys.
She's an artist.
That was really hard. That was hard.
Nellz, when will you know you've made it? Like for you, what would be the epitome where you say, I'm here, I've arrived?
I already had that moment.
Oh, man, let's get it.
I already had that moment. When you guys listen to the album and you listen to Lost My Mind, that whole, well, from the front to the back of the album is all musically produced by, you know, me. A lot of the beats came from my brain. I was breaking down crying in the studio, man, when I heard the guitars, because that's the first time, you know, as a kid, I used to sit on the floor and the speakers used to be right in front of me because I couldn't be that loud. You know, everybody in my house would be sleeping and I would just be singing to myself, rapping to myself like, yeah. So, and it's crazy because I would listen to the beats and I'm like, damn, this needs something else.
It's funny,
you know, this needs.
You said when you was little, and like you're still little, so I really.
Okay, of course I'm little to you. I'm like a third of your body. I'm like your leg. What you want me to do, LB?
I literally imagine like a miniature you now, like in front of speakers.
What you want me to do? Your head is the size of my stomach.
I love you, Nellz. I love you. Know I rock with you.
That's why he's laughing.
I'm gonna get mine in. Let's go.
I'm gonna get mine too. They know I'm coming from.
Again, let everybody know where they can get the album, Butterfly Trenches.
Yeah, you guys can get that on all platforms. Again, you guys can follow me at NellzIam on IG, at NellzIam on Twitter. Get at me, man. I'm looking forward to meeting all of you guys in person. I can't wait. Yes. We're gonna kick the year off right and do shows, all of that. You guys gotta follow me. Turn my notifications on so you guys know what's up.
Y'all heard it,
Never
man. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it.
I love being here with y'all, man. I love y'all.
Butterfly Trench. You know what we're gonna do, man, real soon. We're gonna, if you're willing to, we want to just have you maybe just sit in and do a whole show with us.
Yeah.
I'm
not
down.
Even like not the
no, it don't even.
just
Anything.
chopping it up, whatever we talking about.
I'm down.
And get your plug, man.
Yeah, because I'm tired of it being just men on here, man.
It's our.
What? You've never seen the other shows?
No.
We've had women on here.
Man.
They can't say much, but
look, I used to be on the show. She used to be a co-host on the radio show.
See, look, okay, but you're back there. Why aren't you up here?
Look, hey,
LB.
Hey, Ill Style, take us out.
You don't see what I see. Every day as Warren G, I take a look over my shoulder as I get older, getting tired of motherfucking eyes. It told ya. You don't hear what I hear. But it's hard to live through these years with these funny bunny, you know, shit changing. Got wondering if I'm gang.